Welcome back to Mingus on Tech, where we talk about the hottest news and IT trends. I'm Ken Mingus. I'm here with Tracy today, and we're talking about the hottest IT news, money. It's time for our annual IT salary survey, which we're calling IT Salary Watch this year. What's important about this is your one chance to get a real detailed insight into how salaries are going in the IT profession. In particular, this is our own content. We do this survey with 3,300 people this year.
Yeah.
We talk to them about their current salaries, last year's salaries, looking at the trends, and trying to get an idea for what kind of hot skills people need to be aware of, and also job satisfaction. So I just wanted to talk to Tracy for a few minutes about what we found. It looked like a little bit of good news there.
Yeah, I love this project because it is our original research. You know, sometimes you see these salary surveys, they're talking to recruiters or whatever. This is actual IT
real
professionals
people.
At all levels of the organization, and it's totally anonymous, so they actually tell the truth.
Yes, we like that.
So yeah, really good news. Last year we had a 3.6% average increase in salary, and this year it's 3.9.
So it's going up.
Yeah, well,
always
so
a good trend.
We haven't seen that consecutive year over year since the Great Recession.
Okay, so basically IT salaries are back to where they were,
yeah,
but it's been like 7 years.
It's taken so long, but
wow.
Yeah. And then the other thing we saw is that, you know, that demand for tech workers, 44% of the IT managers who took the survey said that they're going to be expanding their staffs this year again as last year.
Okay.
So we have a whole separate story on the hot skills,
yep,
which people always want to keep.
And also, I noted there's a piece in there about tips and tricks if you want to make more money, which is always important. Everybody likes to make more money.
How to pump up your paycheck.
Exactly. We want to do that. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, so then they have for the hot skills, you know, application development, help desk, tech support, which. It's funny, it kind of goes up and down. You know, some years you staff up, and then it's not hot.
App dev seems to be a recurring one, though, year in and year out.
Security, obviously, business analytics. But, you know, the usual database, business intelligence. But we do have, when you talk about pumping up your salary, there's a couple of really great videos. Yeah. We have a tech recruiter talking about is now a good time in the marketplace to get into the marketplace if you've been, you know, kind of sitting on the edge waiting. Yep. And so pretty interesting. He says, yes, but.
Yes, but there's always a but.
Make sure you've done your homework.
Right.
Do not go stomping into your boss's office and demand a raise. And then some tips from a couple of other IT pros, hiring and headhunter on negotiation. Salary negotiation, which everyone could always use a refresher on.
It's interesting. One of the things that I noticed in the package, too, was that one of the little tidbits of advice was that sometimes to move up, you have to move out.
Right.
You know, which is, you know, people may want to do that, they may not, but it's one of those things to keep in mind when you're looking to
right.
To
so
ahead.
I think when the market is good is a good time to think, you know, should I be mapping out this little bit? You know,
right.
So the part that I just love about this package is that it's so interactive, right? We have this smart salary tool. You can pull down, you can search on your exact title, and the titles are really granular. So it's you know, application developer, and then you can also, or you know, whatever your title is, CIO, all the way down, you know, help desk level 1, level 2, those kinds of things, and then you can sort as well by years of experience.
Right.
So you're really getting something specific, and then you can also do regions of the country.
Yeah, that's important because people may be wanting to move and they want to see how they stack up, not only where they live, but where if they were going to move, how they would stack up somewhere else. Well, the other thing is, if you look at you know, like mobile app development, you know, what people are getting in Los Angeles, what people are getting in Silicon Valley is not the same thing as what people are getting in Atlanta. Yeah. So you don't want to, you know, think that, oh, I deserve salary X when your competitive salary is really down here. Yeah. So it really gives you the information that you need to make a really informed decision, because people want to know, even if you're not in the job market, am I being paid fairly? Right. And this is a way of getting that information from a, you know, trusted neutral source. And we also have a lot of, you know, like IT hiring managers who use that information. HR managers, they want to see if they're at the right level. If you're trying to recruit people and you don't have the right salary, you know, you wonder why the people aren't beating down your door. This is something to look at and do a reality check. Well, you know, it's interesting too when you talk about the regional part of it, because it's so easy when people look at surveys like this to have everything kind of as a flat one one salary, and then you think, oh, I'm too high or I'm too low, but it doesn't take into account all the regional differences, which is what we do have online, and we can, people can look at that.
Right, and if you're a visual person, we do have this cool map on that landing page that will pop up for different, there's North Central and Northeast and different regions of the country, and it'll pop up and show you some sample salaries, so you can just kind of get an idea of, again, if that's where you live,
right.
Am I in this range? If you are a person who's able and looking to relocate, you kind of click through and go, ooh, I'm moving over there.
I want more, or I'm being overpaid. No one says that.
Right. So and as you said, we're going to be updating this page. I mean, all of this information is brand new and fresh right now, but we're going to be updating it throughout the year. We do a lot of skills. There's a story in there about certifications, which people always
huge.
People
really
are
important.
Always they wonder, is it worth it? Which ones are worth it? That's always a great story, and we keep on top of those certification stories and the career stories, hot titles. So it's really a place to bookmark and come back.
Exactly what I was going to say. That while this might be a snapshot for where things are right now, it's a living document. It'll be different in 3 months and 6 months, so people will want to bookmark it and come back and see how they're stacking up later in the year, right. Because obviously things don't remain the same forever.
Right. All right, so everyone needs to get out there and pump up their paycheck.
Take a look, yep, find out what's going on. So that's a quick look at our IT Salary Watch for this year. Tracy, thanks for stopping by to explain this to me.
That was fun.
That's a wrap.